And we should be live. I have no other comments. All right, so this is your moment of glory. So before we get into this video, you could explain to us a little more about the location. So before we get into this video,
Definitely. So so we traveled to Altadena, and we went to Cobb Estate. If you look it up and just Google it, Cobb Estate. It used to be an old mansion back in the 1910s, 1920s. Anyways, no longer there. It burned down. Bunch of history through it. Now it's a park. And behind the actual mansion, that whole area is now turned into a park where you can go hike, do your exercise during the day, whatever. You can either go up or go down, and then down below is a canyon. And so in the canyon, you can choose left or right, and you just go down the side of the canyon. You go all the way to the end. In this canyon is about 6 mines. They're all blocked off except for one. Maybe there's another one. Anyways, this one is still open. It's at the end of the canyon, right? As soon as you end to the canyon, there's no more to go anywhere, unless you're going to rock climb up. And there it is, a small little entrance, because all the residue and there's water flowing out of it. So after a while, the mines turned into waterways for water. They were still using it for a while, up to the 80s, 70s, 80s. They found mercury or some kind of chemical that was not good in the water, so they just stopped using it. So anyways, there's water running out of it, but very, very at a very low amount. Anyway, there's a lot of residue that comes out. So the entrance is about, I would say, a couple feet. So you have to just kind of crawl in. Once you crawl in, it starts to open up, but you're still going to be in water up to your kneecaps. And then you keep going in. It's pretty intense for a while. You're like, if I take you guys there, you'd be like, what the hell? Where are you taking me? And we keep going. 25 feet in, it starts to open up. The water resides, and then it's just straight a big miner's tunnel.
Oh, wow.
And then it goes for a while. I mean, it goes for about a block, maybe a little bit less than a block. I think it's about 1,000 feet.
Debbie right now.
Yeah. What's that?
I said, here's Debbie right now. She's on.
Awesome. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So you park in the residential area and you walk into the gates. Okay. The gates are actually from, if you know about the horror movie, Phantasm 1, there's a lot of parts about this like entrance to the mansion, right? Where they have all the funeral home and all that stuff. So the gates have been used in that movie. So the gates are still there from the actual former mansion. So they use that actual scene. So you go through the gates are to the side, it's open, and you go in and you hike about 25 minutes to the foundation of Cobb Estate. And then we've done investigations there. That whole area is highly haunted. Okay, I got like touched in the back. We hear whispers. In this ritual tunnel, you guys are gonna see like 2 Satanists. Like literally, we're passing by them on our way out. Like imagine, we just did 25 minutes of a hike to get to the foundation of the Cobb Estate. Then we go around the foundation and then keep hiking up, and then go straight into the canyon for another 40 minutes, 35, 40 minutes. Then we go into the tunnel, and we are in there for about an hour investigation. Then we come out of the tunnel, put on, because we had like regular shoes. We brought like sandals, like just last time I went with my cowboy boots, which was a big mistake. We changed shoes, then do another 45 minutes back to Cobb Estate area. We run into two Satanists. Before that, somebody was like following us. We don't know who it was. It was through the bushes. And then we finally come out of the whole thing. So this whole thing is like, it's like a whole adventure. It's kind of like Goonies or something.
The Goonies.
I'm telling you, you guys are gonna see
Good old
like
classic.
look. We're gonna go back, but I don't think we're gonna go back at this time around. Probably in maybe a couple months. If you guys want to go, come on down. It's an adventure. I mean, people are gonna love if you guys like film this whole like adventure. It's pretty cool. But of course, like I said, if you enjoy hiking and if you enjoy that sweat, it's gonna be that. You were
I
on
seen
it on what's that?
your buddy, how he was walking up there, and he looks like he was having a hard time getting up there. He was on the ground. I seen part of that.
Yeah, Alexa, volume 1. There's a latency on that TV, so I'm gonna have it all the way down.
All right. Well,
We got
I've seen,
Kill Hut
I've
in the
seen
house.
part of the video, but not all of it. But let's get the party started. People will come in, so it's been
Yeah, we
shared
got
out.
Kill Hut right now. So are we all ready? So let's go ahead and check this out. We're gonna start with.
Let's do it. I think it's.
get
I
the
don't know if
full
it's that way or
screen
this way
going.
though. Better too.
Pause deep, guys. Don't forget the link is
Guys
on the
good?
top there. It's pinned. It looks great.
Good, Hex?
I'm good.
Let's do it.
Yeah, on top we have Paranormal Forces link. So go ahead and show some love.
Oh shit! What the fuck? What? We're here. Hello. We're friendly. We're just coming in to do an investigation. We're crawling in there. What was that? What was that? That said creature. And then it said captivity. I swear to you guys. Whoa, what is that? We are back near Cava State because we're about to investigate this really crazy place. It's called online. It's called a ritual tunnel. It's an actual miner's old cave. Miners used to be in this area looking for gold and silver and all that. I think there's over 15 mines. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm gonna have to go back, and it might be just 12 or 13. But out of all those mines, there's only one that's left that you actually can go all the way in, and it's about 5-10 minutes deep inside. So with a little bit of water for a couple of feet, maybe 20 feet, we'll be having water all the way to our kneecaps and stuff like that. So we're gonna get wet, we're gonna get sweaty, and it's about 45 minutes to get in there. So, so anyways, we're pretty excited to check it out. Some people say that people go in there and do like ritualistic sacrifices or rituals, or you know, maybe they do some rituals there to bring back their love of their life or whatever. You know, those type of things that people do with witchcraft and all that. So we're gonna go check it out and see what happens. You guys have any input? You guys want to talk about this place? I know I told you guys this about a couple of days ago, so I know you guys are kind of pumped, excited, and a little bit nervous about where we're going.
now because it's a mine, and I've never been into a mine. And you're saying it's like how long does it take?
It's about, you can walk in there. It's a good 15-minute walk in there.
That's
crazy. Yeah, to a point where when you turn around, you do not see the entrance anymore. Yeah. What about you?
I'm kind of nervous because one, I've never been into one, and to hear it be called a ritual tunnel. Hopefully, we don't bump into anyone doing anything like that.
Yeah,
fingers crossed, because you never know, and hopefully, we don't find anything too extreme. Because I'm not trying to be put in a situation where I would probably be frozen, and my only resource is to depend on these two to actually like make me snap out of it. So
I'm just hoping nobody gets sweaty and wet.
Well, we're about to do this, and we're gonna record an outro
you have
to
to have
kind
a
of
good time
just
doing
show
it.
like how tired and exhausted we are from leaving the ritual tunnel, because this is not going to be no pleasure walk and stuff like that. And I'm really bad at this episode to introduce everybody. Alex, this is the King, and this is Hex, and we're here and we're about to do this tunnel. So
Let's do it. All right. Let's go.
Behind the old gates of Cobb Estate lies the enchanted forest, as some say. And throughout the history, this place has accumulated a lot of mystery and bodies found and possible crimes committed. We did an investigation here and came up with a lot of interesting evidence in our last episode. But we came back because behind Cobb Estate lies the lost mines of Southern California. What was this place? Was this a place of worship for Satanists? Was it for old greedy miners that still loomed around, claiming what was theirs, their gold, their mines? Tunnel number 4 is the deepest mine and probably the most interesting mine in Los Flores Canyon. Outside of the mine, embedded in the rock, is a remnant of an old ore cart rail, indicating that this was a gold mine at one time. And inside, there are a few pipes underneath the water, indicating it was later used as a water tunnel. Water in the late 1800s was often more valuable than gold. Virtually all the canyons above these cities had some sort of water system to supply the needs of the city below. Tonight we find out if this is true.
So we're making our way to the ritual tunnel, and we're already huffing and puffing. We're only about 10 minutes in. We're still pumped, still ready to do this. How do you feel? Tell me, how do you feel?
Freaking exhausted, man.
Yeah.
I can't even do it without it. It's like $1 million.
Yeah?
I'm gonna put myself in front of the camera, show you guys how pumped I am and how sweaty I am too. I got my hat, cowboy hat, safari hat, ready to go through that canyon right there so we can find this ritual tunnel cave, miner's cave. Did you guys hear? You guys hear the coyotes? That's what we're going to meet in there. So follow me, guys. Let's roll. Here, let me give you this. Yeah, let me get mine.
Yeah.
No, I could put it forward. No, trust me.
No. All of you guys should have lights because then I can see you guys better too.
Oh shit, what the fuck? Oh. No. Get away from me. Dude, I get away from those. They like my blood.
You guys good?
Yeah.
You good, Hex?
We had to
I'm good.
spray
let's do
ourselves
it.
with bug spray.
That looks like Kaysville. Web.
We are like,
Yeah, it does actually.
we're deep into the, like, so to speak, like the
I
jungle
mean,
out here.
we heard owls, we heard coyotes.
That's one place you
Guys
need to
good?
check out is that Kaysville.
Yeah. And to the right, it's just straight down. So that's just little what you have, that little pass.
So, guys, to my right is the canyon. We're kind of over it a little bit. Not a little bit. Maybe, I'd say, what, 2 stories up? More than that. Yeah. Yeah, so here's our feet. Right there. Here's our feet. And we use my laser pointer. That's how far down. You guys see that? I'm showing the laser pointer down below.
You can barely even see it.
Yeah.
No, I cut a lot.
Nice.
This actually episode could have
You
been
got
about
this?
an hour and a half.
Yeah. All right.
All this trip right here, I cut a lot on the trip.
Oh yeah, I could figure.
Got it?
With how
Put your
you
phone in
said
your pocket,
25
man.
minutes just walking.
You see that pipe?
Turn
That's
up
the
this
pipe
way.
that used to carry the water in and out.
Yeah.
All right, that's yeah.
Close up.
Yeah. The saying is, if you're seeing the pipe, you're going the right way.
That's a good thing though to know that actually.
Yeah. In some parts, you're gonna have to kind of climb up.
Oh, I heard
Movement.
that. You hear that?
Is that a bat?
Mm-mm.
What was that?
It looks like if someone's like walking behind us.
It's probably mountain lion.
You know what's funny? We actually called that earlier.
Yeah, it's up there.
We gotta move. We gotta move.
Yeah.
We gotta move.
Yeah, bring your
Yep.
light. Bring up your
You
light.
need a taser, fool.
Yeah, your taser, quickly.
But we gotta move.
looking
Bro.
at that shit?
Yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, we're freaking out because
Let me
we're
get
hearing a lot of
Like your
stuff
apple?
going on
Keep
around us.
moving.
That part right there is
Keep
about
moving.
actually 15 minutes, but I cut that down.
Why would you say that, bro?
What if we get fucking eaten?
I mean, I can only imagine. I'm used to
Mine
walking
too.
in the woods back east.
Yeah, the suspense. I mean, just like we're hearing all kinds of things. And this is about 9 o'clock, 9 p.m.
I think it's.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's that way or this way though. One of
We
these
got
might
lost.
be easier.
Look at there's a trail right there.
Yeah, I think this is a better one.
Ready?
Yeah.
You didn't make that.
We're here.
Shoot.
We're here.
Where? Look at it.
Check it out.
Dude, I can't see.
Behind me.
I'm blind.
Shine the light.
Oh, even if it's shiny. Dude. Oh, that's it?
It's crazy.
Oh, fuck, man. Damn. What the? You know, dude.
The moment you realize,
You
like,
need to
oh,
wake
what am
up.
I getting myself into?
I wanted to see your
they were
reaction.
scared.
Boy,
This is my second time coming in there. Going inside there.
We're gonna use our app to see if we get any
First time,
communications
I
in
was
the cave.
really,
Maybe
really scared.
I don't know. Maybe somebody passed away in there where they were digging for gold, and it wasn't really documented. They just took the body out, buried it back in 1910. So these mines are really old. So we don't know, but we're gonna try. Call some words out and see what we get. We're about to go. Okay, ready?
Sounds like a plan.
Alright.
Let's get it going.
Let's do this.
Oh, nervous, dude.
Okay, hold on a second. Hello.
Very, very low. We gotta keep it down and enter all the way into. We're just making sure there's nothing in there
Hello.
or anybody or something. You know.
We're friendly. We're just coming into an investigation, a paranormal investigation. We're friendly. Is anybody in there right now? Just go ahead and let us know so we don't get scared. You don't get scared. We'll just not even go come inside. We'll let you come out.
We're just doing it for preliminary.
Shh. Keep it quiet so I can hear. Is anybody inside? Hello?
Okay.
We're friendly. My name is Alex. My name is King. And we have Hex here. Well, that doesn't help, but it was his name. But we're friendly. We're just paranormal investigators.
So my friend's name is Hex. Can you imagine if we had some people in the tunnel and we're like, yeah, it's just Alex here, you know, and Tony and Hex.
Take it easy. Watch your head. King, you're good?
He likes Slipknot as well.
Easy. Hold down so you don't scratch up your backpack.
Man, this is crazy.
Yeah, so you boys asked us if we're willing to do any kind of investigations. Just know we are more than certified to go anywhere.
The candles here? Left.
see
Where
it?
it was cold.
Mines like this.
It was
A lot of
cold.
mines. Lincoln Mine, Tempute Mine, Lincoln County.
Thanks. He's snapping at this point. So he was Snapchatting, and it kept looping the videos, his videos, and it was just creating so much noise. I couldn't tell what was what in that cave, you know.
You see that?
So I was like, "Shut that down."
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a cross over here.
Is it good? You okay?
Yeah.
There's gonna be shots for you guys. You guys see yourselves coming out here being brave, kicking ass. You own this cave. It's our cave now. So they say that a lot of the people that come here do rituals in these corners right here, like this one. Yeah, right here. You guys want to see this? Like in spots like this, yeah. Yeah. I'll go ahead and lead if you guys want me to lead. If you don't want to be front for a little bit, go for it. I'm going to do selfie my way to talk a little bit. So guys, we made it into the ritual cave. We're standing behind some of the areas supposedly people do rituals. There's these cool little pebbles on the floor. See if I can get some. See? Yeah. Yeah, that's where we're going to go. Yeah. Yeah, you guys see it says love right here.
Yeah.
No, those are for the miners. They put them there for
Well,
a
you know what
reason.
love stands for backwards, right? Evil.
Yep.
Yeah, there's an older one coming up. What did you guys see? Wow. Wow, look at that, guys.
What the?
Gold particles. It's a bunch of gold particles. Dude, that's definitely gold for sure, without a doubt. That was very interesting. I hear that. Wow, beautiful. Oh, there's gold right here.
Yeah. A lot of gold. You see all the speckles everywhere. Everywhere. Look how much gold there is over here. It's probably leaking out.
You're down there with the floor. You're meeting on Mars. Is anyone out there to the floor? We do not want to scare you. We want you to scare us.
Holy.
What was that? What was that?
There.
Shh. Hello. Anybody here? We're just exploring the cave. We're friendly. We're not trying to intrude. We're just like paranormal investigators. And that's what we do here. Let us know. So anybody here will just bounce back to the entrance.
You know, before we get down there.
Keep going. Yeah, this is where the other one that they do rituals right here in the middle.
Candle marks here.
Yeah, there's candle marks right
And
here.
then there's an A over here.
Excuse me.
There's little things over here.
Where's the soldier? Right there it is. Yeah.
Now we're not the only ones that have been in this cave, so there's other videos out there, but they're not as.
Guys, this is actually speaking.
No, I know that's meeting right here somewhere.
Right. Yeah, entity's present.
Not as detailed as this one.
Entity present, still calibrating.
Oh my god, I hate when that big phone pop here.
Well, that's the thing is you gotta see what the competition is. It's like, oh, this person did it,
A lot of
I gotta
people-
do it better.
A lot of people have shot this, but it's just horrible, like really bad quality. They skipped a lot. I mean, and all of a sudden now the spare box is just going act.
It's an alien.
I had the spare box app on from the beginning from outside, and now it's just talking.
Keep going. What is that on the floor?
Right here and then just go up here.
I think I'm gonna throw the extra parts on another episode or something.
It's like a glove, some candles, some give more love. That's amazing.
Just walking through
Alright,
this
guys.
tunnel, I've cut parts of it too, so it was actually even longer. But I think I'm going to add all the stuff that I've took out. I'm probably going to be on an extended version or something at a later time.
That's what makes it good because you can literally take what's there and make a part two.
Well, we got another
It's from a candle or something.
40 minutes of footage.
Right? There's something else, man. Look, it's from that. It's it. I don't want to tell you guys what it says. It said creature. And then it said captivity. I swear, you guys. I told you if I tell you not to freak out.
I told you.
Read it. What? Captivity? What's the next one? Where does it say? Where does it say right there?
Sorry, I want captivity creature, but.
Alright.
As you can tell, we're walking a little bit faster out.
That water running really good. Guys, it said God.
Say what?
God.
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 I know I heard you. I'm like in shock what I'm saying.
Right here, this spot.
Yeah.
So So on our way back out, there's another tunnel to now going to be our right, and we investigate that tunnel. That goes also further down, not too far down.
Terror.
Over here. I don't know how many people have been down here, but yeah, it feels like there's spirits in here. It's just like we've been walking through and you just get like the feels like there's still something.
There's cold
Like
spots.
something must have died in here or something happened in here. And there's a lot of gold, you know, like so forever there's money involved, clearly shit happens, right? And there's still gold against the walls and shit, so it's just trippy to be able to see all that, you know? It's still here, so that's what's crazy. And you just see like random signs here and there. But it's really crazy experience being here. I've never been in a cave, especially a cave with, you know, I mean, it's a miner's cave, but with water, like, it's crazy. There's water that you have to walk through up to your knees and shit. So it's a crazy experience, man. Like,
Oh, shoot.
I don't know. Like, I can't believe like there's more of these throughout this whole fucking place, and we're just in a small area, which is crazy to think about. Like so many caves that are closed off.
Yeah, there's about 15 of them.
There's about 15 of them, and this is the only one that is open. And to be here, it's honestly it's an honor and it's fucking mind blowing, but kind of fucking scary at the same time.
Well, to be realistic with that, there's spots where we go, and I feel like very cool spots. I can't even make that up. Like you said, we do feel stuff here and there. Hearing the stuff that the spirit box was saying really got me a little spooked because it was saying stuff that could be accurate and we don't even know that.
Oh,
Yeah,
what is
like,
this?
It could actually be true, you know? And
You got a
think about, like,
spammer.
girl and creature and what was the other one that I said?
Yeah, some of that stuff
Um,
is
God, creature.
Yeah. And
I think I can put it on
so
block user.
or something that I can't pronounce.
captivity.
Captivity, yeah.
Yeah.
That thing really got me off guard and.
My first
it gave me chills
troll.
to my
Wow.
core, and I'm very speechless to this moment. I don't know what to really say. I'm actually absorbing. No, I'm actually absorbing everything because you don't know what to expect when you're here. You know.
Hey, where's Cody, by the way?
We're just gonna light up some candles here,
Ramona knows what I'm talking about.
and just ask some questions and see if
Freaking
we get any replies.
Taps came on her live
by
stream.
noises from the caves itself, or through our Spirit Box app. We are not gonna. We didn't bring any like REM pods or any stuff like that. Anything too electrical in here because there's a lot of water, as you guys can see. So we don't want to risk our.
Yeah, I mean, like, there's other caves at other places that like don't have water, but like this one specifically has water, so it's
Yeah.
you can't bring stuff that like, you know,
Yeah.
sparks something up.
As you can see, there's symbols here. People have been here, wherever, I don't know what they're here doing. Some assume that they're doing rituals. We got some candles here just to see if we can get, when we hear noises or words or whatever, and if it's a spirit, sometimes it's very good to have a candle, and it kind of indicates if it's just a breeze or if it's just, something else.
Like a peaceful communication.
Yeah, peaceful communication or something that's
my sister, but Daniel's gonna really help out with that. Okay, is there any miners here with us? Do we have any miners here? Did any miners die in here? Just no questions? No, you're good. Okay. Lunch. I asked a question, guys. I asked, were there any miners in here? And it said bunch.
Crazy, bro.
Bunch. Get that?
That's fucking crazy.
So we asked the question if there any miners here or anybody died here, and this is a bunch. I don't know if that means they were just here or they died. I assume both. Trying to see what we can communicate and what we can get out of it. Gallery.
Gallery.
I don't know what that means.
Or a bunch of gathering.
Gathering? Well, it's a gallery. Maybe it's a mistake. It's saying gallery, but it's actually
Gallery.
names. Our names. So if you're asking our names, my name is Alex. This is Tony, aka King, and we have X here. That's 2 words, guys. I rarely say that. Firstborn.
Firstborn?
Yeah.
Who's the youngest? I mean, sorry, who's the oldest? You.
I'm the oldest guy.
You're the firstborn?
Yeah, but it could also mean firstborn died. Like maybe that somebody here had a minor had like a firstborn. You're right. Mainstream.
We're literally our
Gold? Mainstream gold? There's something about gold? I hear something else. I'm gonna lower this. There's trips. Shh. Oh, yeah. Anybody here?
Did you say leave?
It said wheat, but I thought it said leave.
Me too,
If it said leave, guys, I would actually leave.
Yeah, there's no way we're gonna keep following. Yeah. If they said they were just minors, I would.
Is anybody here with us? I know you said minors, a bunch. You confirmed, and I asked you if there were any minors here, and you said a bunch. Can you make a noise if you want us to go? You don't even have to say anything. Yeah. Oh, shit. I heard something. Was that you? Do you want us to leave? Is that just the water from the cave, or is that your footsteps? Don't be afraid of us. We're just here to explore. If you want us to leave, we can leave right now. Just make another noise. Whoa, whoa.
That's a hiss. That's a hiss. That's a hiss. You have a flashlight? Dude,
I'm getting chills, dude. I just heard it right there. I heard that right in there.
You have a flashlight?
I got the laser here.
We did direct light.
Here, I can help you.
Do you want to film that?
Who's in there?
You want to film that? Oh my god.
Whoa, what is that, dude? It's like a See
Go
that?
higher up. Go higher up, man. Keep going.
Oh shit.
Keep going.
Oh, what is that?
Did we just capture you? Are you back there? It's okay, you can speak to us.
I'm so frozen right now, man.
You wanna know?
Hold on. I'm not trying to be a chicken here, man,
Me
but
neither.
like, I did not like that. I did not like that
What did it say?
bottle. Remember the bottle further down?
Mm-hmm.
So you are in here. We didn't leave that trash there, so don't get mad at us. That was not us. As we were walking deep in the cave, we saw that.
You want me to pull out my Delta Ross?
Let me
Go for it, that can work. Go for it.
Recession.
Oh, recession.
That was back in the 1920s recession. So see, this person talking to me right now is from that era.
Yeah, dude, that's creepy.
That's a old word. Yeah, I heard that one before.
Before recession. Go ahead. Stay right in front of the right here and ask. Hold that.
Okay, so right here in front of my hands have some dowsing rods. It's pretty simple. I can ask you a question, you can cross for yes, you can open for no. Is there any minors in here with us? Cross in for yes.
Suggest.
Okay, so you had suggestions, right? You can cross them together for yes if you're in here, A minor, or
It's crossing.
they're cross, guys.
There you go, all the way.
Okay, so you are here. Thank you.
Them there.
So they are here. Okay.
Yeah, them
Good.
there.
Thank you for communicating. Okay, we're doing good.
That has to be something you don't get it right.
Did any more than 10 people?
Oh, wow.
Connection.
Did more than 10 people die here? Cross for yes, open for no.
Honestly, it's really nice to see someone using dowsing rods correctly.
You're almost crossing. I'm pretty sure that's a yes. More than 10 people that are here. Yeah, they crossed. Okay.
Man, I told them that at the convention.
Cross for yes, open
Yeah.
for no. Did anybody kill you for taking gold from here while you were mining?
Oh, wow.
They. It said they.
So someone did kill them.
Yes.
Cross for yes to confirm that answer, that they killed you. You're doing great. You're doing great. Use your energy to cross the rods for yes.
Uncomfortable.
Are you uncomfortable because I asked you this question?
Shit. You're asking too fast.
They just crossed.
We crossed.
Okay.
There you go. Confirmed it.
Okay.
Thank you so much for communicating with us. We
Appreciate
really
that.
appreciate that. We don't want to disturb more of your time here. If you're still, you're lingering out here, we appreciate your communication. We're just trying to confirm if the stories are true. Oh my God. Oh no.
What is that?
Oh.
What did I say?
What happened?
What did I say?
What did it say?
What did I say, Alex?
Echoes. I swear to you, it said echoes.
Let me ask one more
Right here.
question. Come on.
Look.
Try to ask one more.
Yeah, it does.
Echoes.
I'm gonna ask one more here.
Echoes.
We're here. Real quick, sorry.
I guess we're too loud, so I'm pretty loud. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna keep it down.
One more question. That's it. Okay, you guys?
Huh.
Predict.
Okay, you're communicating with us. I really appreciate that. It's really amazing, okay? I'm gonna need you to cross the rods. No, you know what? I'm gonna make a better one. Point the rods where you're standing.
Shit.
Point the rods where you're standing.
That's not
Signature.
You're to my right. Okay, you're behind the camera. Great job. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You're back there. Okay.
What was that? Something touched me, dude.
He touched you.
Yeah, something touched me right here.
Can you
It's
point
not
the
water.
rod where
Right
you're
here
standing
on
now?
my arm.
Alex, look at the rod. Alex, look at the rod.
Yeah.
It's pointing right next to
Dude,
you.
something touched me on my side, dude.
Dude, it's pointing right between you guys.
I'm gonna.
Yo.
He's like, Alex, I'm like, dude, I'm getting out of here.
Okay. Okay, last question with my dad's around, right?
What do you say? Generation. He's probably thinking because we're kind of like, young cats or something out here. Something touched me right here.
Are you bothered that we're in your mind? Cross for yes, open for no. It doesn't. It's opening up. It does not bother. It doesn't bother them that we're here.
Okay. One more. All right. Whoa! Whoa!
What the fuck? Are you pointing because you're there? Can you please point to where you're standing, please?
It's right there all the time. Where you're at. I know.
No.
What the hell, dude?
It's moving.
Oh shit!
Oh.
Oh shit, dude.
Saying something like this.
Okay. It's better we have to go. Alright, let's go, dude.
Too much activity.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Something touched me there, man, like twice. Like right on my arm, and there's no water right there. You guys come closer? Come closer. No, you come on this side. Just right by my shoulder. Alright guys, no, not that one, this side. Alright guys, we're still in the ritual tunnel, ritual cave, whatever you guys want to call it. We just wrapped up an investigation. We still have another 45 minutes to get to the car. This might be our outro for us. We'll see how we feel once we get into the car. And that my app's still going right now. Alright, so we're about to get
Just
out.
straight up said thank you.
Touched over here in the back, and I don't feel comfortable being here. At this point, I just want to. Yeah, so sometimes you just make feel whoever's here uncomfortable or upset. We just want us to leave. So we're out of here. All right.
And it's not over yet, guys.
The payment.
It's like payments. Now remember, guys, we still got 45 minutes to go back.
Guys, it's going to be smaller, so you have to lean more down, okay? Just forget that. You're going to hit your forehead if you don't pay attention, okay? It's coming already, okay? Slowly. Take your time. I'm kneeling in an angle so I don't fuck up my backpack. Watch my camera, okay? Right? Please.
This reminds me of that horror movie where the creepy cave people came out. I'm gonna fuck that up. That's hilarious.
Watch your head. You carefully. Out. You got it?
Move to the side so I can get King. You got it, King. Keep going down. Yeah, there you go.
To share your back.
You're good. But it's gonna be an experience for his lifetime. Still watch your head, okay? Ow. We're out.
Good job, you guys.
All right, guys. We're gonna go a little further out, change shoes, and head out of here. Oh shit! What the fuck? What? Oh shit! I heard something. You heard that? Yeah. The fuck was that? Dude, that shit jumped that way, that way. Yeah. It jumped from right behind me. That's a
Oh
shit. That's a mine.
yeah, dude, it jumped right from behind me, bro.
You see that? That's a mine cave right there.
Oh shit! Let's get the fuck out of here.
That's when you fall, okay?
Because that shit literally just hopped from like right behind me, and it just jumped, like it was like hopping and shit.
See that right there? That's a mine, another mining cave.
Yeah.
But that's just like kind of really.
Dude, that shit scared me the fuck out, bro. Because I was barely trying to like catch my grip to like get down like towards the bottom.
I don't remember now what.
No, we're good. Yeah, I remember
We
this.
didn't go any higher. We just went straight like this.
Yeah.
We didn't go through that. We went through that little path.
You're gonna hold this.
Yeah,
Somebody hold
get
this. It's recording too, so.
Yeah.
Let me get closer. Hold on.
Come on, dude. Give it to him.
I'm trying to get closer.
All right.
Give me a hand. Hold on, here. Hold on. I gotta hold it. You're good. You're good.
That's good?
Yeah.
All right, that's it. That's it, guys. The rest is fucking. You can take that. I could be wrong, but
Dude, that was crazy.
After a back-breaking journey to and from the ritual tunnel, we stumble across that shadow figure behind us, lurking and following us back. Was this person related to the other two people that we ran across that were playing loud music, and they were hooded, what appeared to be two Satanists? What a strange journey back home. A night we'll never forget at the ritual tunnel, Cobb Estate, Enchanted Forest.
Good. So here's something behind me. Good stuff. Dude, there's just someone right there. Dude, there's somebody right there. You see him? Right there. Look it. Dude. You see him? Oh, dude. What the fuck is he doing?
shine your light. Shine your light.
Dude, shine your light.
Back up.
Yo,
Back up. We got weapons. Back up.
bring out the flashlight, bro.
We got a machete. Back up.
Yeah.
That's a laser, fool.
Uh-huh. Dude, he was like right there fucking peeking out right there.
I can see you. Back up.
Dude, what the fuck? Dude. Oh, please, not ball.
At this point, guys, we're not
Casually
casually walking. We're like power walking.
That is very metal, but
I imagine. It's just crazy. What the fuck is it, dude? Like, they haven't
just killed
fucking.
one of your bars.
I know. It's like, are they throwing a crazy party or what?
I don't know. I don't like that. You can see. Bird on. So we're good. Argue it up. Well, this is a 3 wire. I want it.
Now, were you walking up on that music?
They're right there to our right. Imagine coming out of a ritual tunnel, miner's tunnel, and seeing that.
Wrapped up. We just got out of the ritual tunnel, miner's cave, whatever you guys want to call it, because it's got several names on YouTube. We finished it. It was awesome. It was pretty intense in there. We got some really good.
We got amazing content. I'm sorry to cut you off, but we got some amazing content. Answers were coming directly to our questions.
Our neighbors here, sorry.
And I was like, when we were doing the dowsing labs, they were answering directly to our answers, and that was the most epic.
Oh yeah, coming between us.
That was the best experience I've probably had, and I can't be more grateful than experiencing that.
That was amazing, man.
Heck,
Fuck, being in there was crazy amazing. Like, I've never been in one of those mine places, but
and we heard a noise in there.
We heard
all of
noises,
us.
back to back,
Yeah.
like 3 to 4 noises.
Yeah,
for sure.
and then we had a lot of intelligent responses for our app that we use. I got touched by something twice, and well, on our way back, there was somebody in the bushes that was in the bushes, and we kind of like,
that was a trip.
you know,
Fuck.
identified ourselves and all that
I
stuff.
feel like it was like a.
And then, of course,
random person. But
Of course,
shoved.
yeah, exactly. And then, of course, we had 2 people in all dark black. I mean, we wear black too, but
They were hooded.
they were hooded.
They were hooded, honestly.
They were hooded, and they were playing some crazy
Crazy
metal music. I mean, I thought the music was pretty cool, but they weren't too friendly with us, and so yeah. Well, yeah, it's the screamo music. Anyways, it's probably Cradle of Filth for one of those. Anyways, what I want to say is that I told these guys about people that come out here all in the dark, all dressed in dark, in the dark, playing crazy music, and doing whatever they're doing. Yeah, sex rituals, love ritual potions, bring back my boyfriend, bring back my girlfriend,
Or kill someone,
or bring all my.
curse someone.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm rambling off. I'm tired. All these guys are tired. But it's gonna live into my mind for forever, and I can't wait to share this video with you guys, the world. Drop a comment. Let us know what you guys think. Also, if you heard anything while we were recording at any time through this episode, go
You
ahead
guys
and
know anything
just-
about the mines?
yeah,
Drop
the
it.
mines.
Yeah. If you guys know anything about gold and mining gold,
Just drop a comment.
drop it
Feel
down.
free. We're always gonna write back. So
Definitely.
see you guys next time. Peace. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.
How you guys feeling?
Don't die on me
Oh, we
yet,
got credits.
partner. I'm not tapping out yet, though. For sure.
Let us
I may be out of breath, but I ain't tapping out.
That's on our way
So
in.
you're lucky because I got it with
Wait.
my backpack. So you guys can learn stuff. I was trying to look for that light or that velocity to
Well, what do you reckon about that video? That was pretty good.
Okay, so I think they were a security guard here or something.
Why is this still playing there? Yeah, that was I personally didn't. I watched a little bit in the beginning, but I'm like, no, let me actually watch it with everyone here for the first time, so I could actually experience it and have natural reactions to it.
Yeah.
And yeah, that would be one of those places I would have. Honestly, walking in water is not going to scare me. I used to always tick off my my mother coming home walking through the creek. So stuff like that gets me excited. So of course that'd be a place I'm like, all right, keep going. Except
soon
for
as-
the ending part.
Yeah. I mean, we were not expecting that at all. We're not, and then seeing something in the shadows, some supposedly somebody following us back, and then we're like, okay, that's it, right? Nope. we get that too. And see, a lot of people, YouTubers, paranormal YouTubers, claim that it's got Satanists there and all that, and nobody ever captures anything really. They just say it is, but
Here's what $5 a
I actually searched as hard as I could to find anything. You know, I'm not going to mention other YouTubers out there that are like, they're huge, but you got huge followers and stuff like that. But yeah, I looked at all their videos and did my research on this place, and then we catch it. You know, actually, what we did was, I was kind of mad that we didn't get like better footage. So I told I told Tony and Hex to go back to film them. And when they walked back, they were actually coming out of the park. And then they just went down the street, and then they came. Tony and King went back to my car. They jumped into my car, and then we went to kind of follow the way they went, and they were gone. So they maybe live around there, or they maybe just got in their car and left. Because I was like, let's go, guys, go back, see if you can, because we have night vision cameras, so but yeah. I did have footage of them walking out of the park. I just didn't include it in there. I think I'm gonna just add that later on, on a extra extended footage of our ritual tunnel.
Has everybody subscribed to you guys, or what? Has everybody in the chat here hit that subscribe button? We should get you up to 100 subscribers. You guys have got some really good content for your size of your channel. You should be up in the thousands. Your editing is really good. You film good. You hold the camera really well. I'm seeing using good quality equipment there, the AX53. I mean, you got beautiful lighting. On an editor's perspective, it's top notch. So you guys, we've got to push these guys to the top, guys. Share this out, and we'll be working with you for sure. Definitely. Rock and roll, baby.
Let's do it.
And so what we'll do is we're going to play some videos now that are questionable. The ones we see every week on top fives and that, top fives and stuff like that. So, but we'll share this out for you, brother, and we'll try to promote you as much as we can, because we want to see you get there. Because I mean, we always talk about dog shit content, right? And there's people that have tens of thousands of subscribers that, I mean, they worked hard, don't get me wrong, but they don't know the basic fundamentals of just doing videography, and it's so important. That's what I tell Webb all the time. So I love your style, man. I really do. Yeah.
I'm trying really hard to push the limit on the quality and everything. And
it's great, man.
I haven't gone to film school or anything like that, but I'm always constantly researching and try to better myself, and then the guys too. So, because I have a certain shooting style, they have a certain style of shooting. So I'm trying to match them all together so we can look very streamlined, As you can see, I'm aspiring to movie-like quality. That's what I want. That's what I want to give people. Maybe 25% reality style and 75% very cinematic.
Yes, and right now it's changed now. It's a very first-person perspective now. It's gone to the days where we sit around and we stare at REM pods for half an hour and it gets you off. It's very become like on the move, like suspense, action, and with movement and different cuts and different cameras and different angles. They give it that visual. You know what I mean? That's what that people want to see. It doesn't put them to sleep otherwise.
Yeah.
It was great with the 3 cameras and different perspectives and stuff, man.
My mom watched it for the first time and she's like, she loved it. She's like, and then I try to show her some other paranormal people so she can watch it. She's like, I don't like that. It's boring. And I mean, I'm telling you, my mom's very straightforward. She would tell me, hey, it's a little bit boring, blah, blah, blah. Ask her opinion. But yeah, she loved it. And I try to show her other stuff and she's like, oh, that's kind of boring. Nothing's going on for 5-10 minutes, whatever, I mean, of course, you just got to edit right, and cut a lot of the stuff that's, there's nothing going on at that point,
From what I can see there, you've got a beautiful video there, and you're learning and you're doing really well. And now the other part of it now is the marketing, and that's where it's really important.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna put that in front of people, man. They're gonna love that. There's not enough people that know about that video.
Right. I'm right now. I'll talk to you guys later about the programs I'm using and keywords and all that stuff. So I'm because I'm doing all that. I'm doing the editing. Putting all this together, and then also sitting down doing the marketing. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff, but I'm enjoying it. It's a labor of love, and I love what I'm doing.
And we're all one family, right? So we're going to help each
definitely,
other.
yeah, definitely.
Because all the little guys that come, all the little guys that come together, they act as one big guy. Because a big dog ain't going to get you.
Of course, we're going to go up together. That's how it goes,
Amen to that. And we got a beautiful family here. So you see these people in the chat.
Yeah.
They're all part of it.
And then we're all passionate about this. I wouldn't include anybody in my group who's not passionate about what we're doing, And if the chemistry was not there, then I would definitely have to change it.
All right. Well, cool. Well, let's have a look. Webb is going to put us onto the next little thing. If he knows what he's
doing. Let's go ahead and get this. The scariest things captured in morgues and hospitals. Let's see. What do we think about this? Let me go ahead and share the screen real quick. Come on. All right.
And that's good. We got you to.
However, for some hospitals only represent the previous step before death. In stories, it is said that feelings and emotions of the ones dying are compressed in these places, charging their walls with negative energies that generate all kinds of disturbing phenomena that have managed to be captured on camera, and of which in this video you will be a privileged witness. My name is Leonore Clay, and this is The Darkest Secret. Today we present the most terrifying things captured in morgues and hospitals. Much of the videos that you're about to see were sent by my audience. If you know or have videos of this style that you would like for me to see, do not hesitate to send it as a direct message to my official Facebook. And if you like my content, help me by sharing these videos with your friends. Let's not allow these recordings to be forgotten. Without further ado, let's get started. Number 5.
Collecting gambling debts. All your time supervision.
This is all set up. Goodbye.
The recording that welcomes us to this video was sent by Kevia Rodriguez, an attentive subscriber from Peru, commenting that she had exclusive access to the security cameras of a healthcare facility located in the city of Pacasmayo. This video was sent to me because there was no one inside this ambulance. However, a movement inside made the employees think the opposite.
You seen this, Herb?
No, actually, I haven't.
When you see what you see, make sure you pause it so we can analyze it.
All right, I'm going to click over here. What the? All right. I'm actually going to go back. Let's see if I can. Yeah, if you look, right. I'm going to try my best to actually get it to. It is hard to get. But yeah, if you look right here, I don't know if you can see my mouse.
Yeah.
Right over there. That's crazy. Let's go ahead and play that back.
Wow.
Yeah.
And this is CCTV as well. This is filmed on.
Yeah.
See the screen. So it can't be superimposed or no overlays on top of it if it's straight from the screen. It looks pretty good. It's dark as.
It is assumed that there was no one inside. In fact, at first, you don't see anyone inside.
Huh?
Please note the abrupt closing of the door.
You actually see something. You see movement as if something actually did get in, but it's not a human being.
Please note the abrupt closing of the door.
I mean, this can be manipulated. That's a thing because you're not seeing what's happening down here. So.
Yeah,
that, my friends.
Okay.
See where the bottom left-hand side of the window is there, though? That's the thing that I can see that looks like white, something there. If you rewind it when the door closes, you can see.
Yeah, you see something, right?
At first, you don't see anyone inside. Please note the abrupt closing of the door.
Right there. Yeah. Almost like...
That, my friends, is not due to pressure changes in the wind.
You can see something in there.
Uh-huh.
The most disturbing thing is that if you look closely,
It'll be the
you can
reflection.
see movement inside of the vehicle. Can you see it? Could this be the evidence that these places really do get filled with the spirits of the deceased? At least for me, this video has no logical explanation. Tell me what you think. Number 4.
Funny how they don't go to that shadow figure, though, that we see him walk in the door.
Yeah.
That's like the whole thing. When
If you're still trying to figure out how to start an online business or how to get people to
Yeah,
actually...
yeah. You're going to get quiet for now. Well, Sharona got copyrighted
This
over a
video
commercial.
consists of 2 clips recorded at dawn in different hospitals. The first of them came to my email thanks to a subscriber who, for personal reasons, refused to reveal his identity. I can only affirm that he works in a hospital where he is sure strange things usually happen. He continues on to say that what you're about to see was recorded by a security camera after 3 in the morning, at a time when in the midst of a prevailing silence, an inexplicable phenomena suddenly broke the hospital's peace. Pay attention.
Oh.
That's violent. That violent.
Despite the impression of this clip, the truth is that I do not have enough background to verify its veracity. Our subscriber affirms that phenomena like this have been seen by him repeatedly. However, this video seems too good to be true. Although it is the movement of the chair that leaves me the most shocked, since how could you stage something like that? Can it be done with strings? A fairly similar footage is one that was recorded overnight in a hospital in Chile. The nurses heard noises coming from an adjoining room, which alerted them, since they were already aware that no one was in that room. They saw when reviewing the images from the security cameras, as they confess, it has been the most shocking thing they have seen in their lives.
I mean, the fact that you do not see what's underneath the bed makes it kind of hard to believe.
I like how they're laughing. Like, go in there, bitch. Turn the lights off.
Yeah. Yeah, come on.
If you are a follower of my channel, surely you remember this recording. Because a while ago, it was part of one of our videos. A footage that, as I mentioned, is quite similar to the previous one. However, on that occasion, several of you saw something that at that moment I didn't notice. A subtle but at the same time disturbing manifestation that occurs in the window.
Wait, what?
Can you see it?
What the? Huh.
Do you think it's a spirit? Leave it in the comments. Number 3.
Bye-bye.
Let me start with the next question. Have you ever been in an unfamiliar place in the dark, and a cold chill runs down your back, alerting you to turn around? But luckily, when you do, for your peace of mind, there is nothing there? That experience is common. It is part of a defense mechanism that was developed thousands of years ago, when we used to be prey of the most terrifying beasts. Well, that's exactly what the person who carried this camera did, who along with a group were exploring an old hospital in ruins, when suddenly he felt that something was behind him. So he turned around, without finding anything around him. At least, that's what he thought.
Oh, what the? Alright, let me go back on that. Yeah. Now that right there, that could be something.
But it's always that girl from that movie. What is it? The Ring, whatever it is. The white lady with the black. It's always, it's the same one you see all the time.
Oh,
You can see the black hair when the white,
yeah.
Always that woman. That's the only spirit that haunts the earth when they're in these little buildings. I see all the time. I just don't know what. I don't know. But you can see something that disappears.
Oh, they showed it again, even clearer.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Overexposed it so you can see the white in it. Well, it looks like it's like a zombie sort of thing then.
Yeah. Oh. What happened?
You got scared.
Yeah.
We call him Shaky now. Because of the camera, he doesn't hold when he gets cold, he shakes. I said,
yeah, I noticed that. Yeah. I mean, out there in Tonopah, man, that place is cold. It's up 6,000, 7,000 elevation up there, and you got to really watch the weather and plan your trip there when it's good weather, and make sure there's no wind. Because when I went there, it was really windy the first night, and even with a dead cat on that camera, volume was really bad.
Phenomena when combined with a desire or fear of another person. Allow me to better explain the last mentioned by relating an experience that happened to me. When I was little, I was close friends with my grandmother. We used to play, and she used to accompany me. However, when I turned 12, she passed away. A couple of weeks later, while I was in my room, I felt someone sit at the foot of the bed. I was half asleep, and I knew it was my grandmother. She used to do this. Suddenly, I remembered that she had passed away the week before. And when I opened my eyes and turned toward the edge of the mattress, it had the marks and even the warmth as if someone had sat on it. I called my mother to verify that indeed that side of the bed was warm, and she compared it to the other corner, which was cold. That place was warm, as if someone had been sitting there for hours. In the occult world, it is believed that the burning desire of a heart saddened by the loss of someone can achieve physical manifestations with the aim of claiming that desire. That is to say, they are not spirits, but about manifestations that our own mind can create. According to the story that one of my subscribers tells me, what you're about to see could be exactly this. A man had arrived to leave a delivery, at which point he took out his camera and records to verify that he was in the location, at which point the lens captures an absolutely anomalous situation. Observe.
Oh
Wait,
god.
what the?
Shit.
Oh,
There's bullshit.
yeah. Now that looked like the Ring for sure.
Yeah.
They're like same damn woman, man. She's everywhere, all over the world. This thing.
Yep.
Oh, that one. Yeah, I have to laugh at that. Oh, that's a joke.
Later, many said that precisely at that moment, a patient who had arrived urgently at the scene died in the middle of resuscitation protocols by medical personnel. While his family was devastated, their grief could have caused that brief manifestation of a strange black figure. Number 1.
Jeez. All right.
Morgues are undoubtedly one of the places that generates the most fear inside hospitals. Well, in its dependencies, corpses arrive daily to be stored in that place. Bodies that lie inert on cold metal cubicles, waiting for autopsies and other procedures that feed our darkest thoughts. The same subscriber who writes us says that the greatest fear in the beginning is the idea that one of the corpses could suddenly sit up. Imagine what it's like to work in that kind of a place. How could you live a normal life after seeing corpses all day? Well, the man you see on the screen has had to deal with that. He works in a morgue, a job that he says he's gotten used to. But lately, he has had to deal with disturbing images of himself where it seems as if his work follows him. Observe.
Yeah, I'm with him on that one. I want to actually lay in one of those. Obviously, not one that's working, but one of those freezers or whatever you want to call.
What?
What the? Okay.
I don't know.
Let's
The man claims
let's pause that.
It looks like a dummy.
It could be, or it's just someone fell asleep in the back of his car.
that selfie was taken while inside of his vehicle, just as he was leaving his job. In the photo, there is the face of a person whose body had arrived at the morgue that week, like the following image taken during a break by one of his co-workers, in which clearly you can see the face and part of the body of a being that, according to them, usually wanders around that area. Impressive photographs that for some will confirm the type of magnet that hospitals represent for all kinds of beings that feel attracted by the energies that emerge from these places, making way to the manifestations of all kinds of paranormal phenomena, like the ones you just saw in this video. Videos that undoubtedly give food for thought. I hope you like this video, because we have come to an end. My name is Leonora Clay,
We have come
and
to
this
an end.
was The darkest
All right.
secret.
Okay.
Any more credit? She's had enough. She got 3 cents from us, so AdSense. So yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll a blow up doll.
Put some
like a
makeup,
blow-up doll.
put some horrible
Yeah.
makeup on her and a wig, or cut the wig up, you know.
Love you long time. That was cool. So we'll do this again. I think this is cool. We got a couple more videos. We can do this all the time, man. This is great. Just sit around.
This was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we can do one on maybe we can do one on my channel. We can do one. We can get Sharona. She's got a really good channel. Go get them. She'd love to have you on, actually. But yeah, man, people start seeing this sort of stuff and they get, hey, hello, this guy's serious about his work. So
yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, we packed so much stuff with us. Oh, geez.
I had to ask you a
night.
question about the Downey Asylum. Is that accessible, or is the security patrol?
It's got a lot of security. Offline, I'll let you guys know when we're gonna go back, but it's gonna be very soon. So yeah, I'm trying not to pack a lot of gear, just a little bit, so that way I can move pretty quick around there. It's heavily secured.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Like say 2016, 17, they had sheriff patrolling there. Now they have private security. So back then it was even tougher.
Well,
Yeah,
private security could be a little bit lenient. Like
true.
The Air Force Base was actually Allied security, and the cool part is I've kind of known some people in Allied. I've worked for Allied security, and if you just happen to catch that cool security guard, he could be like, "Hey, yeah, just don't mention my name. I wasn't."
There's usually two patrolling. So and the place is kind of like two long rectangles, and the length is like basically like a football field. It's huge. It's a really big place. GPS, if you Google map it, you can kind of get an idea of the size of what you're working with. So in our first, if you watch our first episode, I did that with 2 other paranormal investigators. That was just a quarter section of where we were. And we didn't even go into some of the buildings that in that quarter section that we were. So I would say, geez, you can be there all night. You can be all night. I mean, if there's no security there, you probably can cover half that place in one night. You would need 2 nights to cover the whole place. And now of the place, I would say a quarter of it is already demolished. So it's like 75% left. And from reading online, I'm hearing they're trying to demolish everything by the end of next year. But, they keep saying that every year. So, and now people are saying, you know what, why don't you go ahead and why don't we use this place? Because its former name was called a poor farm. Late 1800s, they were people like miners, because it was funny because everything that I'm doing is kind of is very related. The miners that were getting old, the ones that just didn't strike fortune, they ended up there, whether they were handicapped or sick, whatever. It was called a poor farm. And for people that were getting old, they didn't have money and they had nowhere to go. So that was the place. So for a while, they were growing stuff there. If you type up the history of the place, it's amazing. They even had like a zoo, a cemetery, all kinds of things. And they grew and grew, it starts as a farm and then it becomes like a whole facility. And then in the 1980s, they were doing all kinds of scientific research there. They had a department for that. So a lot of people that had handicapped, they're missing an arm or whatever, they would get they were testing all these robotic arms and stuff like that. So a lot of technology came from that area. I dipped into that a little bit in the episode, but I didn't want to. I love putting history, but I don't want to put too much, because then I think people are just gonna they're gonna leave the channel, because there's no action. There's just me talking about something, me showing the video slides of stuff. So But yeah, there's a lot of history to that place. So right now, a lot of people are saying, "Hey, give us the land. Let us use it for the homeless people. This is a huge property, you know. So why not? That's what it was intended for in the beginning. So we shall see what the future lies for that place. But we are going back. If talk to me privately, I'll let you guys know.
I heard the Lassen County Hospital burnt down during the fires. Is that true?
Which one? I'm sorry.
Lassen County,
Yeah.
Lassen.
Yeah.
They burnt down. That was
Yeah,
another cool case.
Yeah, and actually, at the Rancho Asylum, there was a house there that was in a film that got burned down. Because a lot of
really?
people, I actually have footage of going in there. A lot of people go in there and they start fires. I don't know. I guess they want to keep themselves warm at night or something. Then they decide that let's just start a fire in the house. So some of the properties over there got damaged because of that. So, and it's some areas of the buildings, the ceiling has caved in too. So it's it's kind of like the last place you guys gone to. It looks like a war zone. And you got to be careful for things on the floor, pipes or whatever, nails. You got to be careful out there. So now, especially now, it's gonna rain too. So certain times you don't want to go places where after it's rained and who knows what's going to fall on you. I think that's why they have a lot of security. They don't want people to get hurt to go in there, because a lot of times that I've gone in there, we're like, okay, we're in the car, we're all getting ready mentally, we're getting all our tools ready. Okay, we're gonna think about what we're gonna go where, what we're gonna do, and then we see 5-10 people going through the fence. This was going on in 2016, 17, 18. They would just go through the fence. The kids, 15, 16, going there to just have fun. I mean, in one video, there's a group of 5 people going in, dragging a big old box of beer. Like, I'm talking like 21 bottles in there. And they're drinking, and they're showing the video of them going in there, like, kicking down doors, just whatever, having a good time. So we're going in there to just basically not destroy anything and just do our investigation, and then there's other people that are going in to destroy stuff. So how is the security going to handle it? They're just going to handle it as everybody else, as all of us all in together, and say, hey, don't come in here, So, and who knows who got hurt in there too,
Exactly.
Yeah.
And well, that's cool, man. That's good to know. And when you come to, you did the Mizpah Hotel as well, didn't you?
I did that with another paranormal investigator. I'm no longer doing stuff with him, and I got so lucky. So I did the first 5 episodes. It's with my former investigator, and I did that into before, was that around? It was right around. It was on 2020 during COVID. So I didn't release it till I didn't start releasing them all till starting in August of this year, and I just had to release them. I said, okay, I'm not with this guy. That's okay. I'm still gonna release them because I just really felt that there's a part of me in these adventures that need to be out there, no matter if I'm no longer with that person. Because that's how I am. So, anyways, I took my time and I edited them all good and everything. I didn't have footage from him because he never gave it to me. So it's a long story. But anyways, I just edited it all. I'm holding the camera pretty much. So, and of course, in the beginning of my series, I was really didn't turning the camera to myself, because I'm used to being behind the camera as a photographer and videographer. I don't care. I'm filming other people. I'm trying to, get the scene right and everything. So that's why in those 5 episodes, you won't see much of me, but you'll see me talking and you'll see me, investigating with him. So yeah, so we did the Clown Motel. And then the funny thing, on our second day, we're checking out. He's outside, just eating something and having a smoke. I'm still talking to the owner. And then another older lady comes in, and she's like, "Oh," we started talking. She's like, "Oh, I'm down the street from the cemetery. I got stories to tell you." My area is on Indian land, and it's haunted. And she told me a lot of stories. So I got her number. I'm like, ooh, when I come back, I'm gonna talk to her. And as I was coming out, as I was leaving the clown motel, I was thanking the owner because he's really, really nice. He didn't have to let us investigate that lobby for nothing, you know. Um, there's a big guy coming in, all dressed in black, and he looks at me. He's like, "You look like a paranormal investigator," and I'm like, "I am." He's all, "And you too?" "Yeah, I am." And he ends up he's checking in my room, and I'm checking out. And he's really cool and friendly with me. And he's like, "Oh yeah, hey, I'm going to the MISPA like tonight to investigate." I go, "That's where I'm going right now. So, will you want to come with us?" I'm like, "Sure." So, anyways, we investigated the basement of the MISPA that night.
Right.
And I actually didn't even know that that's free. Like, I mean, it was free. Now I think now you pay $10 or $20, or I don't know what it might be now, but it was free, And so I didn't have a plan for MISPA. Honestly, I was just gonna, go wander around the hotel at night, like come down to the lobby at 2 a.m., 3 a.m., just wander around, film, use my spirit box, whatever we have, maybe the motion ball, put it somewhere, and just do it that way. No matter what, I still want to investigate. And just so happened, I got lucky that I ran into this guy. Just how I get lucky, I ran into Webb, and now Webb introduces me to you, and that's how like everything starts for me. And so I'm always like, always in at the right place at the right time. So, anyways, yeah, I did that whole thing. We even got to do. I don't think it's in the third floor. It's a conference room, so we did that too.
Yeah.
You can watch that, but yeah, it's not going as these are going. You can tell that my editing and how everything I'm doing is a little different now, And of course, our chemistry too. It's different with these other two guys. So, but yeah, but I still put it out. They're still good. They're still good, But yeah, so that's the story behind all 5 episodes before I got these two guys to get aboard with me and start investigating.
Well, it's good to we got locations, so if you want to come over here, I can just make a phone call.
Okay.
Belmont
Definitely.
Courthouse.
Yeah. My parents have a house in Vegas, so I have a place to stay for Vegas, and from there I can just drive to meet up with you guys, or Webb, you're in Vegas. I told you where we live, so you're like, "Oh yeah, I'm familiar with that spot," and from there we could take off, and go wherever. Have you guys gone to the Utah Grafton ghost town?
Yeah, I've been there, but it's closed at nighttime. You can't go at night.
Okay, so before this channel, I was also on another channel. I left them because they were putting out the guy. Well, we're supposed to be partners, but I didn't really have control of or say in the editing process. And so for me, I like filming. I film hours, and then from those hours, I trim it down to about an hour and a half, and then I trim it some more, and I get 45 minutes to an hour. I feel like anywhere you go, if we're going to go to Texas, Florida, New York, I'm not coming back, and I'm not releasing a 20-minute video or 25 or 30. I think it's cheap. That's like, why am I going there to film hours and hours for that? I want to put more. Now, if I feel it's too much, I'll trim it down. But this guy he's putting out 7, 10, 12, 15-minute max episodes. And I just couldn't do that. I felt like I was like a lion trapped in a cage. I was like, I wanted more. So anyways, I have other episodes out there of me in other places. And actually, I have 75% of all the footage of all the places we've gone. So I've done 2 years with that other former group. So I'm seasoned in a way in a lot of places we've done. So yeah, but like I said, I love it. No matter what, I love doing this, and I think I'm going to be doing this for the rest of my life. I think, and I'm going to do a solo channel. Will just be straight up still paranormal stuff, but more like maybe exploring You know,
Yeah.
kind of like what Sam and Kobe does. They do is explore places, and it doesn't have to be always paranormal. Maybe I'll do 25% investigation in the episodes and keep it more just exploring. So
Yeah, you can call it paranormal exploration, basically.
yeah. So in other words, I'm not spending a lot of time I'm just wandering around and seeing what's out there, and if it's anything weird. Oh, look, there's like a bunch of candles out here, and then just film that, document it, and then just keep going instead of like, okay, well, let's just set up here and use our tools and all that. I'm gonna kind of go at a faster pace. But I also like going to Venice Beach. I like going to cemeteries, maybe festivals, events, and stuff like that. Anything kind of on the scary side, I usually gravitate to. So I'll probably put a lot of that too.
Yeah.
Including extra footage. So, for example, from this last group that I was involved, I have footage of stuff. So I'll probably put out there because it belongs to me. I mean, I filmed it, so.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Good, man. Good stuff, man. Congratulations on it. You guys are going to be very successful.
Thank you. Thanks.
Once you get them involved in the community with the good people in the community, you'd be right, man. Yep.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, stuff like that really like pushes me to work harder and to keep going.
That's
mean,
why-
we just shot. Go ahead.
Oh,
Go ahead.
well, you go ahead. You're right.
We just finished Suicide Bridge, and I'm telling you, we carried a lot of gear, and we did 2 nights. The first night we were there, we were on a roll, and then it just so happened that where we parked our car, there was some other cars, and a couple were in there, messing around. Anyway, the cops came, told them to leave, so we had to leave and move our car. So we kind of ended the investigation, and then we returned back, which was a few days ago, and then we started shooting at 7 p.m. and we didn't wrap up till about 3 a.m. And we were still we originally planned was to finish the episode, and from there, because Suicide Bridge in Pasadena is very close to Devil's Gate Dam. Mm-hmm. Now, Devil's Gate Dam, now it's all the bars on the gates are fixed, the lock, everything is cleaned up, the graffiti, all that stuff, it's gone. It's cleaned up, but of course, people keep coming back. Anyway, so I watched somebody else's video just recently, and they were in. So I'm like, okay, you know what? Oh. After we're done with the Suicide Bridge, we're going to go there just to go look. Now, here's the thing. You don't park your car at Devil's Gate Dam and just walk to it. You have to park in the residential, come down this road, and then come down this like ramp, like just a down the hill type of thing, and go through the creek, which is dry usually when it's not raining, and then get through the trees and bushes, get to the dam. So we were willing to do that just to go see if it's available. So then I could tell you guys or whoever wants to come out, like, hey, it's available, But we finished around 3. We were really, really tired, and I took all of them home, and then I took myself home, and I just knocked out. But again, like I said, when you say stuff like that, like, hey, man, keep going. I love what you're doing. I love how, the videos and the editing style, like, I love it. Keep going. And I'm like, that's what, makes me keep going. Yeah, go ahead. You were saying something you wanted to add?
I said that our little family has this thing right now for next year. It's called Balls Deep, #BallsDeep 2022.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And it says, life's too short, go all in. All
yeah.
Right? Next year is a big, beautiful year, and there's plenty of locations to.
I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah, 100%. You've got to really go into it. It's a grind.
Oh, no, definitely. No pain, no gain.
You see, what happens. You see, with that last hospital, and the radiation exposure and the stuff we go through, cuts and bruises. And
oh, I see it. Yeah.
Sleeping on hard mattresses to travel to locations. And,
strange women knocking at your door.
You know what? I'll sleep in a car if I have to just get something going, like whatever it takes, I'm kind of fortunate to have a Holiday Inn discount. So as long as I check in, then we can get that discount for any Holiday Inn in the United States. So I'm ready. We're ready.
Going to be a beautiful year. I'm going to go eat some dinner. So it's been a pleasure. So
I'm gonna
gonna
enjoy. I wasn't sure if I could drink this here in front of the camera, so I'm gonna
do
enjoy
whatever you want, man.
my
You can roll
beer.
up.
Well, I didn't want to do it live, so I
Well,
was
look at
thinking maybe.
what is it? Exploring with Angelo. He's over here. They'll do like videos where they're in the hotel room and he's sitting there. He's got a Heineken in his hand. He's just sitting there drinking it.
Yeah,
So
I didn't know you can drink in a live show.
I guess you just can't do the badge.
Yeah,
the actual
yeah,
logo.
yeah. That's why I didn't want to do it because you would see what it is. So I was like, you know what? I was like, I'll just try to act a little bit more professional and
You gotta,
try not to.
Yeah, I was gonna say you got to walk on eggshells these days. There's
Yeah,
certain things you
yeah,
can't say.
exactly. So yeah, you got to be careful what you say and what things you mention.
Well, I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna go eat, so I'm gonna leave you guys to it. All right. So it's been
Okay.
a pleasure. Rock and roll.
Thank
like
you.
always.
Thank
Cheers,
you.
Dingo.
Have a good night.
Night,
All
mate.
right.
All right, guys. That was awesome. Thank you so much for having me aboard. It was a really cool experience.
No problem. This at least we got the bugs taken care of. That was the main problem.
It was weird because I kept having this echo coming in. I don't know if it's because I had the TV on. I turned it off and now I'm good. I don't hear it was an echo going on.
If someone's watching YouTube at the same time as they're doing the StreamYard, it will actually
do that, huh?
It will give a kind of a feedback and an echo.
So maybe it was my TV.
I learned that going on someone else's live stream. They were like, "Oh, Webb, hey, are you on YouTube as well? Oh, get rid of that."
Was I echoing? I mean, because
I didn't hear the echo on my end because I'm on the main screen basically.
Yeah. Well, I didn't talk a lot, so that's a good thing. And so if I was, I hope I wasn't in it. You'll know, right? You're gonna just play back. I mean, I could watch it play the whole thing back and see. But yeah, I was just watching straight up with you guys. I wasn't even looking and reading the chat. Once in a while, I kind of looked and peeked, but
see, that's the point of doing these type of lives. Is it's strictly here's the thing. We wanted to do this because other live streams they claim to be paranormal.
Yeah.
No, I'm a paranormal channel, but you know what? If they don't like what I'm saying, I mean, sometimes the truth hurts.
Right.
But they sit there and they just talk about stuff. They're joking around. Yes, okay, it's great to let yourself be your natural self and show the world that okay, you got a sense of humor. But like in this situation, we're doing a reaction video of one video you claim is one of your best. So we're going to be focused. We're going to discuss how we feel, what we see, and then on. And then of course we jump over to we'll throw in some random.
That was cool. I didn't know. I don't think you told me about that. So I was like, oh, cool. I was like, I want to do that with you guys. So that was cool.
I actually have another set. It's another one that's 10 scary videos but I've already left it. I mean, I've already got this stream going.
Yeah.
Almost till 2 hours. So, I mean, everyone that's watched it the first time, they get the point. It's basically, we'll take people that we think, okay, they have great content. Let's go ahead and get them on board. Like what I did is I used your thumbnail. I've taken our reaction photos, put them on top. Yours worked out fine because you actually had your title to your channel name is right there on the bottom left-hand corner.
Yeah.
My reaction, I'm like, okay, I'm going to leave it on top so it just everything flows.
Yeah.
We did originally start this with a group of 4, which was supposed to be Murad's Haunted Journeys, Spectral Researchers, which is Debbie. Unfortunately, she had an incident. Something happened to her daughter today. It was a sad thing. And of course, let her be herself. She's been in the chat. She's still, with us. And
Yeah.
hopefully everything goes well and definitely a speedy recovery to her daughter, of course. It's just a shame because I know that feeling. I guess her daughter, I know I shouldn't really tell people stuff on air, but, her daughter saved up for that car since she was 14 years old. And that's
Yeah.
what hits me because I'm a car guy. So it's like, yeah, I know when you could get attached to a car and then, you've saved up since you're 14 years old. Here you are 19 years old and now you just lost your car. But at least, I mean, she's alive. That's a good part.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
cars
yeah.
can be replaced.
It's just that we all know that the insurance company is not going to give back,
Yeah.
what it's worth.
Mm-hmm. That's why
But, yeah.
That's why Webb, I have 2 Jeeps. I mean, a 98 ZJ and an XJ95. And I take those when I got to go Smart and Final, Costco, go to Amazon. I take those cars because I'm not taking my Honda. And I got rear-ended like just a small, 10 mile an hour hit from the back, and it was with my black Jeep. I'm glad I didn't take the Honda. That Honda, the trunk would have probably been smashed in, So, and nothing really was. I just replaced the bumper on the Jeep. The beam was bent just a bit, so I guess they replaced the beam. But yeah, those Jeeps are solid. I prefer the Generation 1 and 2 the most than the newer ones, but those new Wranglers are nice too. But they're very expensive. I'll probably wait for one to be used for a couple of years, like a one somebody had for a lease, for 3 years, and then just decided to turn it in and get something else, and then I'll purchase that.
Yeah.
That price will be way cheaper.
Yeah, I had the Bluetooth speaker off the side there playing some music.
Yeah. Cool.
But yeah, so this is basically, what we do.
Yeah.
Do the reaction afterwards, like, oh, is that real? Is that fake? But what is the one I have? I think I might as well call it. I'll save the other one for next time.
Definitely.
Because it's another 14 minutes. I'm glad that everyone that was on here that got to watch this, and of course your content, like what I said to you when I met you guys, was like, yeah, you guys, like, you are Mock, and what's the other guy, his actual name? So I'm not this
Tony,
Tony,
and we got Hex, Hector Hex. We call him. That's his nickname, Hex. Hex is a skinnier guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Tony was like me, because you're telling him, like, hey, you got to do this. That's why I was like, you're like Mock, and he's like me.
Tony's, he's a young guy, but he's very intelligent, and he's a good listener, So it works really well. I'm more seasoned, and I'm older than them both, and of course I've done 2 years with the other group.
Yeah,
a 2-year tour, so I know what's going on. Now Tony has done some, paranormal, but he just didn't have the right team and organization and stuff. Plus, he's young, like I said, but he's learning the ropes. And if later on he wants to, because I encourage both of these guys. I said to them, look, we're doing you guys are on this channel with me, okay? And I want you guys to develop your channels to and Tony has a channel. He's got 800 subscribers. But he did reviews. He went to Universal Studios. He did a review there, and then he's done maze reviews, concert stuff. I said, you know what? You need to streamline that really good and keep pushing. You're at 800. You just need 200 more, and you're at 1,000. You get monetization if provided that you have the right enough hours. You're ready to go. You're more ahead than me, and so I'm pushing him. I'm pushing him to go ahead and get his channel going. And if it takes for me to give him some of my time, I'll do it. You know, because again, you guys are pushing me and supporting me, and I turn around and support whoever else is around me. So, and especially these two guys, because I want them to also develop their own channel. Why not? Why not? You know,
And that's like the same thing with Mock. Okay.
Yeah.
I've been watching. I've been watching Omar and all them, et cetera, et cetera. The big ones that really got me was Jason Hawes, of course, you know, and I was actually on a Craigslist. I was on Craigslist looking through stuff, and there's an ad in there for looking for a paranormal investigator. I'm like, what? The hell? I'm like, what is this? You know, like, who's looking for this on Craigslist? Like, I'm going to be honest. Even if he watches this, hopefully he'll understand it. But you know, I'm like, man, am I going to meet someone that's going to kill me or something? Like, I was kind of like iffish about it.
Yeah.
And then we just met up at PT Pubs, which at the time it was really heavy with the COVID BS. And we were just going to sit down, have a beer, and talk. And they literally said, no, you can't. There's no seats. I'm like, oh, okay. So we basically both like, oh, you know, screw you, and walked.
Yeah.
But ever since then, he's pretty much guided me into where I'm at now. Like, I could sit there and look at my first video. I wouldn't even consider that even anything to do with paranormal, honestly. I mean, it was kind of a learning curve. The video quality was terrible. It was also freezing out, so that didn't work. But over time, you could literally see like where he was already ahead of the game, but he has gotten better. He's just like the god of editing all of a sudden now.
Yeah.
And now, you know, I'm just slowly straggling behind him, but still getting there. But yeah, that's how he is for me. So I've gotten to the point where, like, okay, now look at me now, and then it's all because of him.
Yeah.
I can't forget the wife though. The wife, if it wasn't for her and making the decision to move on and you know, certain ways of making money, you know, that also helps as well.
Of course.
But yeah, so I guess we'll go ahead and
we're about to end it at 2. Let's do it.
Yeah, we're about to end that right at that 2-hour mark.
2 hour.
So
this was fun.
Of course, everyone that's watched this, I want to thank everyone. And if you haven't, please show some love. Subscribe to Paranormal Forces. It's in the link. It's actually pinned up above the chat, and the link is down below in the description. That means, you know, as I do it in my videos, down below, like I got to point to it, you know, like, hey, we're here. The subscribe button's over here, and this is over here. Yeah. But yeah.
Guys.
Down there, I have I have Spectral researchers link, black collar, everything's down below. I always anyone I work with, the link is down below. Just like with Half Deezy, link down below with our Air Force base.
Yeah.
Now Half Deezy, this is a first for him, so now I got him hooked to it. If he's still on here, yeah.
I watched both of that. I watched yours and I watched Black's too. It was really good. I loved it. I loved seeing two different perspectives of the same location. It was great.
All right. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to close
End
it
it.
out for 2-hour live stream.
Yeah.
Which actually did good. It looks like we even ended up with 8 people still at the end.
Awesome.
I really want to thank everyone that came on. Like I said, down below is all the links to everything, even my PayPal, my Vermo, my Venmo. Bloopers number 2. You know, if you want to donate to the channel, of course, anything counts, even for gas. So with that being said, once again, see you all on the dark side.
Bye, guys.